Good morning and welcome to Never Left Alone. I built this YouTube channel to one, keep myself accountable to getting my daily lifts in, but then also to help anybody else who was struggling with lifting on their own or sticking with a program. I wanted to provide some accountability for anybody who's looking for someone out there to kind of lift along with, even if they don't have anybody to necessarily go to the gym with, or if they just lift at their house. So tune in every single day, Monday through Saturday, rest on Sundays, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, Friday. Today we have got our back and bicep workout, second one of the week. We're going to be building those back and those biceps. We're going to start off with our warm-up right now. It'll be about 3 minutes, and then we'll jump into back and biceps. So light incline treadmill if you've got one. If not, do some jumping jacks, do some high knees, something just to get your body loose, and then jump into forward arm circles. The way it's structured, I will do, so it's built like you're lifting with somebody. So I will do the workout first. I'll do my first set, and then you rest while I do my set, and then you do your set after that. So you get an opportunity to see me do the lift first if you're not exactly sure how to do it. And then while you lift, I rest, and then we've got built-in rest breaks as well. And then we just keep going back and forth through the whole workout. Switch to your backward arm circles now until we crush this workout today. So I'm excited. I'm absolutely stoked to have you here with me today. Throw a comment in the chat where you're working out from this morning. I am located in Columbus, Ohio. All right, switch to band pull aparts, getting the body loose still. Getting those shoulders nice and loose. And then really important, linked in the description, you're going to find a lifting log that you can make a copy of. That way you can keep track of all of your weights for each lift that we do. That way we make sure that you're going up in weight over time, progressively getting stronger. Just getting stronger every single day. That's what we are here for. All right, switch to dead hangs. We're going to be doing a lot of back today, so we want to get shoulders back loose. So find a bar that you can hang on. Should really feel it in your shoulders. I've got my makeshift bar here with my tonal. Oh, I don't know if that came through the audio, but I just got some serious popping in the neck. A little stiff after just waking up for the day, so we got to get loose here. All right, I'm going to go and set up for the first exercise. So we'll be starting with back. We're going to do your kind of overhand grip, normal lat pull downs to start, 3 sets of that, then 3 sets of underhand close grip lat pull downs. Then we will jump into dumbbell rows. And then after that, we have got shrugs. I'll be using dumbbell for that as well. And then we've got seated incline dumbbell curls, seated incline hammer curls, and then we're going to finish it off with 2 sets of abs. Plate dumbbell sit-ups and hanging or laying leg lifts. Should be about 55-ish minutes, 55, 58 minutes for the workout today. All the workouts are under an hour. That way you can get your workout in, and win the day in an hour and get done and get out of here. I will be using straps for my lat pull downs. So I like to really target my back. This helps me not put as much of the straining my forearms, and more keeping it in my back. Might be going a little overtime on my first set. Trying to get my strap situated. There we go. Alright, so I'll knock out this first set here very quickly, and it'll be you for the first set. For the first set, just kind of get loose into it. Eight reps. 8 reps on your first set here. It's going to be 3 sets of 8. So all the way, full range of motion, all the way up. Then good squeeze at the bottom. Try to really target your lats. Wrap them out here. Find a weight that's comfortable for you for 8-ish reps. It's okay if you don't hit it on the dot. We just want to be close there. Great job, guys. Keep knocking them out. Great job. Keep wrapping them out here. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Good squeeze at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You are already in this lift. Good work. Don't forget to write down, log your weights for each exercise, which I am going to do right here. Lifting log is linked in the description below for free. Ready for you to just make a copy so you can log all your weights. Make sure that we're going up in weight as soon as we can each lift. All right, set 2. Feeling good this morning. The lat pull downs are feeling good. Get a nice squeeze at the bottom. Really target those lats. All right, 30-second break. And I'll send it back to you so you can absolutely dominate the second set. Make sure you are staying hydrated throughout your workout. I've got my 2 cups of liquids here. I got my coffee, and then I got my water. I always keep 2 on me when I'm working out. The coffee gives me a little caffeine boost. I also put my creatine in it, and then the coffee, or I'm sorry, and then the water just keeps me hydrated. Okay, second set. Lat pull downs all the way up. Nice and concentrated through the entire lift. Squeeze at the bottom. Squeeze those muscles at the bottom. You start to feel it in those lats. Good work. Keep repping them out, guys. Keep on repping them out. Second set, getting through it right here. Getting stronger, becoming a stronger, better version of yourself. Every single set. Good work. Keep going. Well done for those that finished. Keep pushing for those that are still going. Keep repping them out. Awesome, awesome job. Almost there. Great job, guys. Great job. Okay, and another thing to note here, so I'll be calling out the rep counts, but more importantly, you'll have them on your log, your lifting log, so be sure to download a copy of that free in the description below so you can see how many sets we're doing, how many reps we're doing for each set, but I'll call it out too. And if there's ever a situation where you've capped out the weight that you can do, for example, my dumbbells only go up to 55, if there's an exercise where 55 is easy for the rep count that we have listed, then just increase the number of reps that you're doing. You'll have extra time from our timers, so just increase your rep count if you ever can't increase your weight anymore. Last set, lat pull downs. Here we go. Let's get it. All right. Lat pull downs, standard grip, done. Okay, 30-second break. Then we will set up for your last set of lat pull downs. And the reminder after this, we've got kind of neutral grip, or closer grip, I guess I should say, underhand lat pull downs. It's a little foreshadowing what we have coming up. 15 seconds, then you're gonna knock out this last set. Starting to feel it in the lats, feeling good, getting the blood flowing, getting the pump going. All right, bust out this last set of lat pull downs. Rep them out here, all the way up. Nice controlled squeeze all the way through. Hold it at the bottom for a second if you're able to get a nice good squeeze at the bottom. Good work, guys. Keep repping them out. Well done. Well done. Keep knocking them out here. Good work if you finished up your set. Keep pushing if you're still going. Great job, guys. Almost there, 10 seconds. Good work. Well done. All right, quick break, then jumping into underhand grip. I'll do my first set, and then I'll throw it back to you for yours. Would love to hear anybody's New Year's resolutions, if you got any as well. Throw them in the chat. Would love to see what everyone is looking forward to accomplishing this year. My goal, I'm trying to get down to single-digit body fat percentage. Gonna be hitting it hard for the next 2 weeks, and then got vacation, so take a little mini break on vacation, just try to stay neutral. And then coming back in, we are just gonna absolutely attack it until I get down to that single-digit body fat percentage. All right, here we go. 3 sets of 8 for underhand grip as well. All right, that first set felt fantastic. First set in the books. Gotta check that weight, make sure I had it set right. All right. Awesome. Not even 1 week into our Never Lift Alone program, and I can already feel it getting stronger already. I hope you are feeling the exact same thing. If you're not feeling it yet, just stick with it. I promise you, you will. If you don't trust me, trust science. You just keep lifting each day and you will get stronger. You will, I promise. All right, knock out this first set. Underhand lat pull downs. Set 1, bust it out all the way up. Concentrate on the way down. Squeeze at the bottom. Get a nice squeeze at the very bottom. Rep them out here. Good job, guys. Like I said, you stick with this. I promise you, you will get stronger. It's not going to be a perfectly linear path. It's going to little, peaks and valleys. But the valleys, the lowest valleys get higher over time, and then the peaks continue to get higher as well. It's like the stock market, We're not going to have any recessions or anything in there. That we're just going to steady, just getting stronger week after week. All right, 30-second break, then I'm gonna knock out my second set. But that's why it's super important that you keep track of the weights that you do. I've wasted too much time in life moseying into the gym saying, yeah, this is roughly what I do. Doing some random weights, not knowing that I am increasing my weight, increasing the number of reps that I'm doing week over week. So download that lifting log for free in the description and guarantee those results. 8 reps, here we go. All right, feeling good. Just as important, in tandem with the strength training, you gotta make sure that you're getting your proper nutrition and sleep in as well. So make sure you are hitting the amount of protein you need to be hitting each day, and then make sure you are getting good sleep every night. That is absolutely critical. Lifting tears your muscles. Lifting physically creates micro tears in your muscles. So you break your muscles down when you're lifting and you get stronger, you grow bigger muscles by your body then rebuilding those muscles, those tears back up after you're lifting, primarily when you're asleep. Primarily in deep sleep. So you gotta get good sleep if you wanna build your muscles. Once again, spent too much of my life not getting quality sleep. Go ahead and knock out this second set here, but make sure you're getting quality sleep every night. So you're really building on those gains. You're building on the work that you're putting in the gym. All right, here we go. Knock out this second set. Underhand lat pull downs. Second set of 3. Here we go. Keep repping it out. Great job, guys. Keep repping it out. Well done. Keep pushing here. 10 seconds. Great job. Good work, good work, good work. All right, second set in the books. Here we go. Last set, underhand lat pull downs. Like I said, let me know where you're tuning in from. Would love to see where everybody is lifting from on this beautiful morning. All right, last set. After this, we've got single arm dumbbell rows. So if you want to get set up for that while I do my set, go right ahead. Grab a dumbbell that you can do 3 sets of 8 for. We're doing both arms. Third set, logged. And I'm gonna go up Tuesday on that lift because that felt good. Okay, I'm gonna get set up for single arm dumbbell rows. You got your next set, last set of underhand lat pull downs here in 15 seconds. All right, bust out this last set. Underhand lat pull downs, full range of motion. Good squeeze at the bottom. Hold it there for a second. Really get a good squeeze in. Last set here. Rep amount. 8 reps. 8 reps are as close as you can get. Good work, guys. Good work. I always forget I do my workout, I set it on my Garmin. I always forget to change each set. So we're gonna bounce forward to set 7. All right, great job, guys. Last set, lat pull downs, all of our lat pull downs, done. Done, finished, finito. I think that's Spanish for finished. I could be wildly off base there. I think I heard it in a movie one time. 15 seconds, then I'm gonna jump into my first set, single arm dumbbell rows. I'll be doing them each side. And then I'll send it over to you, pass the baton for your first set. 3 sets of 8. One set down. Dumbbell rows. Such a good lift. 30 seconds, then passing it to you for your first set. It's, you target your lats. So fantastic. Targeting the lats, getting good lift in there, building the back, but kind of throw some cardio in too, because you got a lot of stabilization going on in there. When you're doing these, keep your back flat. We don't want this. That's not targeting your lats. We want right there, or as close as you can get. Doesn't have to be perfect, never gonna be perfect. Maybe it will be perfect, I don't know. Mine's not perfect. Just as close as you can get. Try to keep that back flat and really put the weight in the lats. All right, knock out this first set. Great job, guys. Great job. Keep repping them out here. This one's tough, but try to squeeze at the top if you can. I know it's kind of a tough position to squeeze the weight there at the top when you're doing, I guess just with this lift, the way it's structured, but try to get a little bit of a squeeze at the top if you can. Good work, good work. Keep repping it out. Great job. First set down. Log that weight, whatever you did there, log it. I like to put my weight and then I put the number of reps that I got if I did more or less than the set calls for. And then if I did 8, the number that the set calls for, then I just put how it felt. So if it felt easy, then I put easy. If it felt moderate, I put moderate. If it felt hard, I'd put hard. And then that helps me keep track of when I should be going up in weight. Once it's easy, time to go up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Set 2 down. Throwing it back to you after a little break here. So I just started using these lifting straps really a couple months ago. Never used them growing up, never believed in straps. Because my high school football coach, he was like, nah, you don't use straps. You don't use lifting straps. When you grab someone's jersey, you should be able to hang on. And if you're lifting with straps, they're getting away. Well, guess what? Time and place for everything. I'm not grabbing any jerseys at this point, all right? I am a retired, well, my athletic career is retired. I shouldn't say I'm a retired athlete. Wouldn't want to, offend any actual professional athletes out there that have retired. Go ahead and knock out your second set here. But at this point, I'm just trying to look as good as I can when I'm out on the beach and I got my shirt off. So at this point, I'm also trying to get strong, get stronger, but also feel good about how I look out on the beach. So at this point, I like to use straps because instead of putting so much of the strain in my forearms, and make sure that I'm targeting the muscles that I want to. So I use it mainly just for back exercises. I feel like that's where it's most applicable. So it helps put less of the lift in your forearms, so your forearms aren't the first thing given out. Instead, allows you to really focus on your lats. Great job here on set 2. Good work. All right, set 2 done. Well done. We got 1 set left here of single arm dumbbell rows, and then after that we've got dumbbell shrugs, or barbell if you prefer. I'll be doing dumbbell. These lifts, you can do any variations you'd like of the lift. So like shrugs, if you prefer barbell, you can do barbell. If you prefer dumbbell, you can do dumbbell. Whatever you're able to do and do safely with your lifting setup. Last oh yeah, good stuff. All right, shrugs next, and I'm actually doing 55 for my shrugs. So I'm gonna take those right on over to my shrug station. And by shrug station, I mean right in front of my mirror. I got a big, giant mirror right there. Got it from Lowe's, just nothing fancy, just a giant mirror. Look, there's no shame. Don't let anybody tell you there's shame in looking at yourself in the mirror when you're lifting. I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger give an analogy one time. Go ahead and knock out this 3rd set. Here we go. 3rd set, last set, single arm dumbbell rows. Heard Arnold give an analogy one time. He said ballerinas, when they're in the studio on the bar, giant mirror because they're looking at their form. They're making sure that they're doing all of their movements with proper form. Well, guess what? We got to make sure we're using proper form in the gym too. So, look in the mirror. Make sure you're getting that good squeeze in. Make sure you're getting your full range of motion in. Make sure that you're hitting the form exactly like you want to. Don't let anybody tell you you shouldn't lift while looking in the mirror. You absolutely should. If that's your jam. If not, that's cool too. All right, 10 seconds. Single arm dumbbell row, last set. Good work, good work, good work. Nice job if you finish your set already. Keep pushing, 5 seconds left if you're still going. 2, 1. Well done. We are in this lift right now. We are getting through it. We are getting through it. Starting our day off right. Absolute best way to start the day right here with a fantastic lift. Growing your muscles, getting stronger first thing in the morning every day. All right, 3 sets of 8 or however many you need for shrugs. I only go up to 55s. That's as high as I can go with my shrugs because that's as heavy as weight as we have. So I do about 20, or I did, but now I've been holding these for a while, so we'll see. Oh yeah. Okay, right over to you. No built-in break on this one. We'll just rest during each other's sets. When you're doing these, really get a good squeeze at the top. Squeeze those traps at the top. This is one where you can do less weight, you can do less reps. If you just get a good squeeze at the top, you will push your muscles and you will grow those traps. So good squeeze at the top. I like to try hold it for a second, boom, down, boom, hold it for a second up there, down. Good work, guys. Good work. Keep repping them out if you're still going. Oh, right back to me. Okay. Don't forget to log those weights. Download the lifting log in the description below for free. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. Oh, man. It is all about the squeeze for this exercise. Knock out your second set here. Full range of motion. Good squeeze at the bottom, or I'm sorry, at the top. Our next exercise is going to be incline curls. You can do dumbbell or cable. I'm going to be doing dumbbell. Good work. We got 1 set left of shrugs, but feel free to get set up for your dumbbell incline curl while I knock out my last set here. We will have a built-in break though between, so you'll have time there too, don't worry. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Feeling it. Feeling it big time. Okay. Knock out this last set of shrugs. You got this. Rep them out. Good squeeze at the top. This is your last set of shrugs here. You are all finished up with shrugs. And really with back, we'll be moving on to biceps after this. Great job. 20 seconds left. Great job. You are knocking this workout out, my friend. Getting stronger. Good work. Good work. Great job. All right, go and get set up for seated incline dumbbell curls. Well, I'm doing my first set. It's going to be 3 sets of 10, I believe. Yeah, 3 sets of 10 on this. Both arms, same time. Alright, I'm going to log that weight. "30-second break. Then over to you for your first set. 3 sets of 10. This one's really important. Full range of motion all the way down. Good stretch in your biceps. And then all the way up at the top. Get a good squeeze in there. Hold it for at least a second. Up at the top. Good squeeze. And then all the way down. Full range. Back up at the top, squeeze. Knock them out. 10 reps right here. First set. Dumbbell incline curls. Good squeeze at the top. Hold it there for a second. Keep going, keep going. Good work, guys. Good work. Get the blood flowing to those biceps. Really push those biceps. Good work, guys. Keep it moving. Keep that weight moving. Up, down, up, down. Good squeeze at the top. Great job. Great job. If you finished up that set, keep going if you're still repping them out. Good work. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Great job, guys. This was another one. My high school football coach, man, he told me curls were the most pointless exercise. You don't need to do curls. They provide you no benefit in football, he told me. So I'm making up for lost time. I've got like 6 years of lost time I'm making up for with my biceps. So we gotta grow these things. And I'm starting now. Here we go, set 2. Oh, that felt good. Is my absolute favorite lift right here for biceps. Like I said, making up for lost time, I never lifted biceps for the first, never did curls at least for like the first 6 years that I lifted. 5, 6 years. So it was always tough for me to really get a good pump in my biceps after that. And then I found the beautiful lift that is dumbbell incline curls. My absolute favorite lift for biceps. All right, knock out your second set here. Good squeeze at the top. You just get that full stretch in the bicep, and then that squeeze at the top, that really puts the focus directly in the muscle. First time I woke up sore in my biceps was after doing this lift, and it's been my absolute favorite since then. It feels like I can really target my biceps with this lift. So keep repping them out. Good work, 10 reps here. 10 reps, set 2. You are getting through this lift, my friend. You are absolutely dominating this lift. Winning the day first thing in the morning. You're gonna look back at yourself just a few short weeks from now, 90 days, look back and just transformed, absolutely transformed. Great set, guys. If you haven't yet, I highly, highly recommend take progress pictures of yourself. Once again, no shame in doing it. In fact, it is one of the best things you can do. Take progress pictures. That way you can see, and measurements as well, that way you can see the growth. I just did it last week as I'm starting up on this here, and I cannot wait to see the progress made. All right, my last set, dumbbell incline curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that was a good set. That was a good set. That was a good set, and I think I am close to going up there on that. I'm gonna give that one more lift on the bicep incline curls on the 20s, and then we might be going up if it's feeling good next week. All right, short break, 10 seconds, then knock out this last set, dumbbell incline curls. Here we go. Knock them out. Knock them out. Dumbbell incline curls, 10 reps. Up, down, up, down. Good squeeze at the top, all the way down. Well done, guys. Keep repping it out. Start to feel the pump in those biceps. Put the work right in the biceps. Good squeeze at the top. Full range of motion. Concentrated the entire time through the lift. Good work. Good work. Well done. 10 seconds here. Last set, dumbbell incline curls. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you don't have to move far. Keep that set up here because we're gonna go with dumbbell incline hammer curls now. I'm actually gonna keep the same weight here. So you're just gonna rotate your grip on this. Instead of here, you're now here. This works the width of the biceps as opposed to the bicep peak. Same thing, 3 sets of 10. We got 9 reps there, and it's all good if you don't get the exact number of reps. Just write that down on your lifting log. That way you know how many reps you got. And the goal is to increase the weight or increase the reps over time. So I'll be staying at this weight next week and then shooting to increase my reps. I got 9 today. I'm gonna try to get 10 next week. In regard to the progress photos, so something I saw from Jay Cutler, who is a 4-time Mr. Olympia, I think, absolutely jacked. He recommended taking progress pictures every 2 weeks, which I think is a great idea. If you're really trying to get dialed in with your physique, make sure that you're growing in the ways that you want to week after week. Every 2 weeks, I think that's a great recommendation and something I might actually start doing as well. Okay, first set, seated incline hammer curls. Knock them out here. If you don't care as much, I mean, 2 weeks, that might seem like a lot to you. So I highly recommend taking them at the start though. And then I would say at least once a month. Make sure that the work that you're putting in, you can see that progress. And if you're coming here every day, lifting with me, getting these lifts, making sure that you're increasing your weights week over week, writing down your lifts on the lifting log, then you simply will see the results in the mirror month after month. All right, good work. Knock out this first set, seated incline hammer curls, 3 sets of 10. First set almost done here. Maybe you are done already. Good work. If so, 5 more seconds if you're still repping it out. 2, 1. Great job, guys. First set down, 2 more sets to go. Let me know if you're feeling the pump, because my friend, I am feeling the pump. My biceps are feeling good right now. Oh man, these are killer. Killer. Whew. I feel like I'm getting some cardio in. Wow, I am hitting these weights, building the muscle, getting the cardio in. That's a good combo. Okay, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, then knock out your second set of incline hammer curls. Ten seconds. Here we go. Bust them out. 10 reps. 10 reps are as many as you can get. All the way down. Good squeeze at the top. Keep your wrists in neutral posture the entire time. Target the outside of those biceps. Good job, guys. Keep repping them out. Squeeze the whole way through the lift. Good job. Good work. Keep repping them out here. Second set. Seated incline hammer curls. Good work. You should feel it in those biceps. Great job, guys. Great job. Keep going here, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done. 30-second break, then I'm going to knock out my third and final set. And then after this, we've got plate or dumbbell sit-ups and hanging or laying leg lifts. So we are almost done. Okay. Last set. Incline hammer curls. Oh man, brutal, brutal. Wow. That was tough. And that is how we grow our muscles. All right. 20-ish seconds, and then you are going to dominate this last set of seated incline hammer curls. 10 seconds here. Let's go. We are getting stronger today. There's no question about that. There simply is no doubt about it. All right, knock them out. Seated incline hammer curls, 10 reps or as many as you can get. Good concentrated reps. Squeeze throughout the entire rep, especially up at the top. I like to close my eyes for these. Get a good mind-muscle connection. Really focus on the squeeze. If that helps you, then do that as well. Good work. Last set of biceps. 20 seconds left. Keep repping them out. Good work if you already finished your set. Great job, guys. Great job. 10 seconds here. Good work. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to jump straight into abs after this. So quick break, 20 seconds here, and then plated sit-ups. I'm going to use 25 for mine. Use whatever weight feels good for you. You can use a plate or you can use dumbbells. We're just gonna go as many as we can for 30 seconds. And then straight into leg lifts for 30 seconds. This is both of us together. So rep them out here. We got this. 30 seconds. Try to go the whole time if you can. Just go as long as you can. If you need to take a break, that's okay. Keep repping until you need to. Leg lifts. Try to keep your neck in neutral posture throughout all your ab exercises. Once again, just go as long as you can here. Take a break if you need to, and then jump right back into it. All right, set 2, plated sit-ups. This is our last set. So we've got one more set of this set right here, and then a set of leg lifts, and then we're done with the lift. Push through. Okay, your boy's gonna break for a second. Oh. All right, right back into it. Keep going as long as you can. Okay, last set here. Leg lifts and then you're done. Oh man, good work, good job. That was a killer lift. You simply got stronger today. Good job. Absolutely killer lift. You have already won the day by completing that lift right there. You push your body, you got stronger today. Show up with me every morning, Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, 6 a.m. Wednesday, 7 a.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I will be here to lift with you every single day. And we are going to become the best version of ourselves day by day. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we'll be doing more of a HIIT workout. Start the weekend off with a nice little HIIT workout. Just cycling through a few circuits. And it'll be a shorter one, I think about 45-50 minutes. So it'll be nice, quick, get in, get a good sweat, get the heart rate going, and then we'll get out of here. Do not forget to download the lifting log if you haven't yet. It's linked in the description below. Totally free there for you to make a copy, and then you can track all your weights right on your phone. It makes a Google sheet for you so you can just keep track of your weights right on your phone, making sure that you're going up in weight week over week and we're getting stronger, growing those muscles, getting bigger muscles. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't yet. That way you get notified every time we're doing these lifts. And with that, I will see you in the morning, my friend. Great work today. Have an awesome rest of your day.